He just wants it, and he has that thing, something you can't teach. It has to be built in. As to his ceiling, Edward...
Oh, tremendous, Allie. Thank you. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Spydi, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Here's George. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Outside McDaniels. Russell against George. Back to Daniels. 4 on the clock. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Zubac. On offense, here are the Clippers. George outside. And the jam by George.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's George. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
Love the opportunistic defense, guys.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Jackson against Russell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Morris with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Jackson, the pass to Morris. It's George on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Baseline try, 6 to shoot, and it's going to be a 3-second call. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Russell. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Yep, count it.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
George left side. Jackson for 3. Edwards pulls it in.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Towns.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
It's McDaniels on the wing. The 3. No good on the shot. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They double team George. Pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Now here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Edwards. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Russell. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. George. And Leonard, here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, that was clearly a foul. And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Russell. He has 7. To the left side wing. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. From deep. Here's Gobert. Out to the wing. Outside McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. Outside Russell. And another shot. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Russell.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Outside Russell. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up 2. Let's take a quick break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Uses the glass on the layup.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Jackson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Morris on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Jackson, stolen by Russell. Out on his own on the break. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. They have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Good on the bucket. George has got 6 points.
So slippery when he's driving the ball. Paul George makes it look easy.
And Edwards, here we go. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Jackson outside. Pass to George. Over Edwards. George, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Right side Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Oh, Morris with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. George, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the inside. Oh, Morris with a steal. George against Edwards. The kick out to Morris. Over Gobert. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. The Timberwolves shooting about 43% in this one. A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter. And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. McDaniels finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Jackson outside. Out to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Russell. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
George outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Edwards against Morris. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Outside for Russell. Clock at 6. No good on the triple. The Clippers trail. Jackson on the wing. McDaniels covering. Pass to Morris. Takes a 3. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. That's good from Towns on the assist by Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. Leonard outside from deep. Up top Morris. Covered by Towns. Morris can't hit. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the... All right, good stuff, Allie.
13.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been excellent.
Wow,
What the? Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Pass to McLaughlin. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Powell outside. The kick out to Wall. Off the mark there with a 3. The Timberwolves shooting around 53%, a nice number. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Ball with the defensive effort. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. To the middle. Here's Covington. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
Covington taking 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Very surprised he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Anderson finds Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Anderson for 3. Batum pulls it in. It's Powell on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Another shot. That's tipped. Anderson against Covington. Now Reed. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Prince. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Down low. Here's Prince. Wall covering. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. He doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Here's Wall. Minnesota with a rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Pass to Reed. Back to Prince. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Clock at 4. And here's Reed. Powell right side. Batum outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Reed. For Minnesota, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That one on Anderson.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so Wall nails them both.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson from outside the arc. Batum pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Up top, Wall. To the paint. Deflects the pass. 46 seconds left in the third. Outside, Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. Outside Wall. Here's man. Reed defending. Outside Wall. Charity stripe shot. Here's Covington. Second chance effort. Batum's shot is off. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Prince. And he goes in for the dunk.
Torian Prince with that shot. He will watch that one over and over again tonight.
Here's man. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ending the quarter up 10. They're communicating well and stringing together. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. In the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Wall. Lays it up and banks it in.
Still possesses impressive quickness. When Wall charges inside, he's tough to stop from scoring.
Over to the left wing. Towns finds McDaniels. Back to Towns. And he banks in the layup.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Here's Wall. Pass to Powell. Now here's Batum. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Inside, it's tipped. Edwards against Powell. And Edwards slams it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards has got 4 points now in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Here's Wall. No good that time. Some solid defense from Russell. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
They need this. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Russell. Outside McDaniels. Outside for Russell. From the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Batum. Back to Mann. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Russell to pass to Towns. The shake. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And both free throws good for Russell. There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter. Russell against Jackson. Kicks it to George. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for D'Angelo Russell.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Towns finds Gobert to the wing on the left. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Russell. Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Jackson with it. Here's Zubac. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has lit.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Richard, we're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it. Oh, they're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, don't stop it, man.
Now Russell, following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. Russell kicks to McDaniel. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Payne looking around. Brooks finds Morant. Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. Outside Edwards. The pass to Russell. And here is McDaniel. At the top of the key, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Russell. Kicks it to McDaniels. Back to Russell. From the low block. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you, and in some ways it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Now, here's Payne. And again, Memphis no good. Now, here is Russell. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain.
Oh, wow. Goodness. Man. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Russell finds Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Brooks covering. Gobert the screen. Shot by McDaniels. No good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota now the other way. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Here's Russell. And he makes good on the layup. Russell's got 6.
Never losing focus. Even after contact, Russell sends it home.
Here's Morant. Driving the lane.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Out to Russell. Back to McDaniel. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Memphis trailing here. Morant outside. There's the dish to Adams. Outside Jackson. The 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Towns kicks to McDaniels. Towns against Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Russell dishes to Edwards. Gobert the pass to Towns. Now McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And that one released in time, but no good.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's Brooks on the wing, defended by Gobert. Brooks the pass to Adams, stolen by McDaniels. Floats one up. Russell, and it's Russell with that extra effort. Russell's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Nice shot by Brooks.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Now here's McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. Up again, and Edwards is right there. Edwards got his first 2 points. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer. A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the inside. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. That 3 off the mark. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Jackson from long range. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards looking it over. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Brooks finds Adams. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Adams has got the game tied up here for Memphis.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell dishes to Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
One of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went small. They became quick. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Outside, Payne. From outside the arc. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. And Adams kicks to Bain. Adams trying to free himself up. The layup off target.
That's just a bucket you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Stolen by Jackson. Brooks outside. Jackson drives in, and Jackson throws it down hard.
There are not many players of his size that can go off the bounce and throw it down like Jaren Jackson Jr.
Morant against Russell. The kick out to Towns. Back to Gobert. Towns, the pass to Russell. It's stolen by Adams. On the wing, Brooks. McDaniels defending. Adams down low. Towns on him.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Russell passes to Towns. He kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Kept alive. Gobert. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The 3 from Morant. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
They get a little better on defense every day. Russell with the shot.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. But Timberwolves on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So on the 4 for Memphis, we've got Tyus Jones. Green out there with Williams. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar into the 2 spot. Jones dishes to Clark. Jones looking for an opening. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. The baseline J off the mark. Minnesota in the lead.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Prince misses.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Passes it to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Reed. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Jones kicks to Williams. Driving in. Back to Jones. From past the arc. The rebound by Prince. Out to the wing. Here's McLaughlin. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Noel passes to Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anderson's got the first bucket of the third here for Minnesota.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Over in the corner, Williams. He dishes it to Clark. Reed with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McLaughlin. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Here's Williams, and he drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Anderson right side. Here's Prince, second shot opportunity. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Back to Jones. Williams against Anderson. Williams passes to Concho. For the lead, and stolen by Prince. Fast break, Minnesota. Anderson with the ball. Reed finds Prince. To the wing on the left. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Grizzlies have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Outside, Jones. Outside, Williams. Clark into the lane. And slam dunk by Clark.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Going to high school in the L.A. area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
Jones, no luck. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Noel. A special move before the shot. And it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
God, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Pass to Concho. From deep. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Anderson is screen on Jones. Left side Anderson over Jones. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Jones, the Grizzlies with another miss.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Out to Russell. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Attention to detail is what's helped Russell improve his scoring ability every year.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant dishes to Adams. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. 8 points for Steven Adams.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
McDaniels kicks to Towns. He dishes it to Russell. And the rejection by Jackson. And a wide open look for Payne. Buries it from 3-point range. Payne's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Edwards with it. Now defended by Bain. And the dunk by Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Russell against Morant. Up top, Bain. Outside Jackson. Back to Bain. 5 to shoot. Over Edwards. Rebound, Minnesota. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Russell. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Dishes it to McDaniels. The pass to Towns. Up and in on the way. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves? Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Russell. Morant passes to Jackson. McDaniels dishes to Towns.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Morant with it. Can they get it? And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And here's Russell. Out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Back to Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. And that one goes long.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Just like his pop, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Now Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Over to the left wing. Here's McDaniels. That one wide left. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle,
Here's Payne. Count it.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now, here is Russell. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.
ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. And for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1.
You love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Outside Bain, pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Outside Bain, shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Clippers.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team... Oh, I mean, just an man. Wow.
And make it happen.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Brooks against Leonard. The kick out to Morris from behind the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson on the wing. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
George against Bain. Jackson outside. Out to Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, it had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. This one for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Now Bain. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morant finds Brooks. Here's Adams. And the layup falls.
Well, a combination of muscle and some focus right there allows Steven Adams to collect another bucket.
Jackson outside. Excellent D there from Morant.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. That's how you lay it straight up and in.
What confidence from Jackson there. Just taking it right at the defense and overpowering them.
Shooting from Memphis.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Morris on the wing. Four on the clock. Here's Leonard. Gets some space and parries the jumper. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
That's good from George. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Jackson. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Well, the size of Steven Adams, one thing, but persistence is another.
Down low. Oh, and Adams, strong finish.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
George outside. And yep, it's good.
He might operate primarily on the perimeter, playing out of pick and roll and spotting up the threes, but PG could score on the inside.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Bain, three-pointer. It's rebounded by Morris. George outside. And George with the jam.
And Paul George had great position that time, an easy deuce.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Grizzlies. They're up.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. To the middle. Bain, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. George for three. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Morris against Jackson. The three from Bain. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Bain's got his first 3 points of the game. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Out to Leonard. Fires it. That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And Brooks no good on that one. The Clippers trail. George left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. George outside. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Zubac with the steal. George against Bain. George's shot is good. George has got 13.
Oh, man. Paul George right now, he's on fire, and the D looking helpless.
Jackson against Morant. The open shot by Brooks. The offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Jackson, the pass to George. Jackson against Morris. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. George for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Leonard right side. Back to George. Leonard outside. From the high post. Grizzlies with the rebound. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Morant. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Morant no good on that one. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's George. To the inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Morant. Left side Bain. From downtown. No good there. And that concludes the first half. The Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
30.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Paul George has been sensational.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Batum in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Los Angeles shooting around 41%. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Back to Conchar. To the paint. Outside Jones. Shoots from the elbow. Not going to go that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Powell left side. And he dunks it down.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Memphis leading. Outside Jones. Outside Green. Back to Jones. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Can't connect from short range. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action.
I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Well, Brett, any team loves to have a guy like Covington, setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Jones in the post, Wall covering. Jones' shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Powell outside. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so here are the Clippers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. 6 to shoot. Outside Wall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third personal foul.
Standing at 6'4", Wall is a big point guard. That size along with his handles help him operate inside.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Green. Back to Jones. Williams with it. Checked by Wall. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Driving to the basket. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Stolen by Jones. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Green.
2 minutes.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Mann. The Clippers trail. It's Powell on the wing, defended by Jones.
And a little slam dunk from Batum. That'll work.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Timeout called for Memphis. Go out. Make some noise. Time to get a free t-shirt. Give it up for your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Jones against Wall. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Jones up top. Outside, Williams. Clark with it, guarded by Batum. Clock at 6. Williams up top, Wall covering. And it's Green missing. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. Here's Mann. They grab their own miss. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And the Grizzlies shooting pretty well at 45%. Outside Jones. Down low. Here's Clark. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Powell outside. Pass to Batum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Batum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Batum's 6'8", but really sneaky with those long arms. Can go inside and score.
Jones from outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Big time shot. They have to feel great going into the fourth.
The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. George passes to Jackson. No good from outside. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. On the wing, Brooks. Leonard defending. Zubac against Jackson. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Bain. Lets the three fly. Outside Morant. Second chance shot. Knocked loose. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Morris outside. The three is up. And they'll get another chance. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Morris passes to George. 4-3. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Up top, Bain. Outside for Morant. To the middle. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
That one's no good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Brooks outside. Outside Morant. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Leonard. George left side. Leonard outside. George outside. Tipped away. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. There's the triple. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson outside. Goes back up. Now here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
George for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Memphis, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's George. No good. A bit long that time. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Bain against Jackson. Bain, the pass to Morant. Jackson for 3. They get it back. Pass to Morant. The 3 is up. That one is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's George. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Ja Morant.
Now, serving up feeds all night long, he was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And George with the jam.
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
Outside Morant. Inside. Outside for Brooks. Up top Morant. Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson for three. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Adams. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one. Two teammates connecting right there, slick feed.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Yep, that one goes in there. Edwards got the first points of the night for the Timberwolves.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Edwards. Clock at 6, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
George looking around. Outside Jackson. Launches it. The Clippers rebound. Here's Zubats. And he lays it straight in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Out to Russell, beyond the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch and shoot situations.
Here's George. Up top, Morris. He's guarded by Russell. Shakes him. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Count that one.
You've got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Outside, Edwards. To the left wing. McDaniels finds Gobert. Edwards against Morris. Stolen by Zubats. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Zubats in the post. Defended by Gobert. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. The feed to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside Jackson. Morris outside. And there's the pass to Zubats. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Passes it to McDaniels. Leonard with the steal. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. George passes to Jackson. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Now, here is Russell. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Edwards finds Towns. Stolen by Zubats. Pass to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. Back to Jackson. Outside for George. Off target with his 3. Minnesota with the ball. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Outside Jackson. No good on the 3. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court for Minnesota. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries,
Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now here's Towns. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Outside, George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. He dishes it to Towns. Misses from short range. The Clippers in the lead. Outside, George. Over Edwards. Russell against Morris. Leonard, that's for 2. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's McDaniels, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Now, here's George. Here's Jackson. That shot is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Outside, Towns. Kicks to Russell. Back to Towns. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now, here is George. Over Russell, Morris. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota now the other way. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Minnesota. From deep, George. They get it back. Zubats. And rejection by McDaniels. Edwards against George. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Back to Towns. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Here's Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
Kawhi Leonard.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Towns. Back to Russell. makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Russell's got 5.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot. Out to Morris. 3-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Edwards passes to Russell. Here's Towns. Tipped away. Down low. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Timberwolves. Thanks for the great interview, David.
19.
Half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum. And it's man in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
At the foul line for 1.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Noel. Power down with both hands.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The Clippers have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Now, here's Reed. He kicks it to Anderson. Good D by Covington. Clippers trail by 3. Powell, the pass to Mann. Takes it out to Covington. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Powell. No points in the game yet for him. Now here's Reed. Defense is right there. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Anderson against Wall. Here's Batum. Second chance effort. Pass to Powell. Lets the 3 fly. And stolen by Prince. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance.
Well, I tell you what, Taurean Prince is certainly an outstanding two-way player. That time he went into his DIY bag. Do it yourself.
And Wall slams it home.
Did you see that? Wow, John Wall still has major bounce after being in the league over 10 years.
Here's McLaughlin. Now the pass to Noel. Prince outside. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McLaughlin. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Feeds to Covington. And stolen by Prince. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Reed with it. Batum's there. Reed misses. Clippers trail by 5. Outside, Wall. Pass to man.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Outside, Covington. Launches a 3 from about 16 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Going inside. Shots good by Noel.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Powell, no one around him. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. 1:24 left in the third. And here's Reed. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stolen away. Here's man. Dishes to Powell. Outside, Covington. Shot clock at 6. Back to Powell. Here's Batum. It's Powell on the wing. Three-pointer. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Marcus Morris comes in for Robert Covington. Leonard, he's checked in for Mann. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. Timberwolves leading by 3. Over in the corner, Edwards. A crossover, and the layup is good. 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Here's Jackson. Off with the layup. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Edwards passes to Russell. Back to Edwards. Nice move. And Russell gets it to go.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And the wide open shot from Morris. A three-pointer off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
The kick out to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
George is checked in for the Clippers.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
and giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
George uses the glass to finish the layup. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Towns dishes to Russell, 6 to shoot. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Outside Jackson. Takes it out to Leonard. There's the triple. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's McDaniels. Outside Towns. Back to McDaniel. Russell with it. Leonard picks him up. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Paul George. Clippers trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Jackson. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Russell against Jackson. They get it again. Here's Gobert. Count the basket. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Outside, George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And so he makes both from the line.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Now Russell. And there's the drive. Edwards inside, defended by George.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Leonard on the wing. There's the 3. And yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Outside, Russell. The dish to Gobert. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Here's Morris. And another shot. Zubats. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And Minnesota has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Edwards kicks to Russell. He feeds it to Gobert, and it's good. 2 points. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. McDaniels with the ball. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. From the arc. Misses. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily...
System, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at point guard. And for Memphis, inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Russell. McDaniels from long range. The shot, no good. Now here's Brooks. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Now Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. McDaniels finds Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here's Minnesota now. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA draft.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And Minnesota has possession. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Edwards can't hit.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The three from Payne. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Morant against Russell. Towns for 3. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gobert. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Morant. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves trail. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the fight.
Edwards for three. Adams grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
The ball's knocked loose. Out left to the wing. Jackson with it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That one misses.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. There's Jackson with the three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Jackson's got 5 points.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
And Edwards slams it in.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Outside for Morant. Pass to Bain. Nice move. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Russell against Morant. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Let's go with a three. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands. You let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Morant against Russell. They swipe it. Towns with the ball. 1 second left. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
Please give a big round of applause.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for Minnesota. Whoa!
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Launches a three. Kept alive. Gobert passes to Towns. Russell from outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, it's important that D'Angelo Russell keep making shots from deep. This is an aspect of his game he's starting to sharpen.
Now here's Brooks. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Jackson with it. Towns covering. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Bain takes a three. Goes up again. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns sends that shot back.
Bain against Edwards. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Bain. Outside for Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And then Morant with the dunk.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Here's Russell. The Grizzlies making their last shot. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Tries it from the block. Oh, Adams with the block.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Now here's Towns. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And Gobert with the stuff.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Russell against Morant. Now here's Bane. He's closely guarded.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Good on the shot. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. Baines, pass to Adams. And Gobert with a block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. There's a minute 54 left to play in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
1:19 left in the first half. Kicks it out to Jackson. Bane against Russell. Bane, the pass to Brooks. From outside the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Back to Gobert. Second chance effort. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. 43 seconds left in the first half of this one. Jackson on the wing. Outside for Brooks. The 3 is up. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. 17 seconds left in the second. And he gets that one. Gobert's got 8 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Steps back. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
20-30. The Timberwolves, 23.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Now, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
We've got Brandon Clark. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Green, and it's Williams in at the 4-man spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Noel. Out to the right wing. Pass to McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Jones. To the inside. Clark. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And Clark drops them both. Pretty even game going here in Memphis. Pass to McLaughlin. And stolen by Jones. Anderson against Williams. Green for 3. He drops it from range. Green's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, this is the go-to shot for Danny Green. So good in his pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot.
Here's McLaughlin. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. It's Reed with a drive, and the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Brent from the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Williams. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Prince. Now here's Anderson. Back to Noel. Fires the 3. Count it from distance. Noel's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Jones. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Conchar. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Conchar's got his first basket. Here's McLaughlin. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Noel. To the paint. Here's Reed. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Down low. Here's Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That one on Anderson.
13 foul. At the line.
And he drops the first.
At the line for 2.
And Williams drops them both. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Noel. To the middle. Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Jones, the pass to Williams. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter here. And that one drops.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Pass to Prince. This one for 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Tries again. Good D by Clark.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
That free throw misses.
Brandon Clark taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Pass to Prince. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Jones. Here's Conchar. Williams in the post. Reed defending. And it's Green missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's Noel. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And here's Memphis. They're on a 16-5 run. Williams misses. This gives them an opportunity to get within 10. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Clark outside. Pass to Williams. And a missed layup. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Anderson in at the power forward position. And it's good for 2.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Jones up top. The 3-ball. Knocks down the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Williams with it. Prince is there. Back to Williams. Outside for Green. 6 to shoot. Jones from outside. Reed with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 12-point game. To the left wing. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Here's Reed. Good D by Clark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the inside. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Prince. Pass to McLaughlin. Beyond the arc. Conchar pulls it in. Conchar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones, the pass to Clark. Here's Conchar. From deep. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. To the wing on the left. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Noel. And it's blocked by Clark. Outside Jones. Stolen by Anderson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Noel. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
A line change here for Memphis. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin. Memphis has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Morant.
And then Morant with the dunk. Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Here's Noel, guarded by Bain. Outside McDaniels. The three. Another miss by Minnesota. Down low. Here's Bain. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Stolen by Russell. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. On the wing, Brooks. They get it back. And Minnesota has possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. McDaniels. And the layup is good.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Morant against Russell. Outside Morant. On the wing, Bain. Takes the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Back to Russell. Shoots over Morant. Excellent D there from Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A competitive game, you have to...
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. Now Leonard. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Shoots the three. Leonard, no luck.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Leonard. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You see the focus from Kawhi. When he's deep inside, he's locked in on scoring.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Oh, no, he didn't. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. John Morant has people on skates.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now, here is George. Spins. 4 on the shot clock. Off the left rim and out.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Poked away. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Hey, Greg, talking about the great John Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Jackson, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
On the block shot, Dylan won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
Morant against Jackson. Morant drives in, and then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Jackson against Morant. And And the dunk by Jackson.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Outside Jackson. For the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the three with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Spydi with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Now here's Morant. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. In the corner, it's Morris. It's Jackson with the drive. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. From deep, George. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 3-point lead. Morant with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Jackson. And the shot is good. Jackson's got 5 now.
I like Jackson's work inside. Can face you up or go over either shoulder, finishing with either hand.
Here's George. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And finished off by Morant.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Clippers with the ball. Following the score by Memphis. Nobody near Leonard. And George able to finish.
Bringing the intensity on the glass. If Paul George is out there, he's going to give it his all.
Morant passes to Adams. Left side Jackson. Brooks finds Jackson. Morant outside. Lets it go with the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full court touchdown passes.
Here's George. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Here's Bain. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Leonard. On the wing, George. From deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Jackson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 7. And George kicks to Morris. George with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Oh, and there is George making a fantastic play. George has got his second bucket. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Bain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George. Spydi expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Leonard, that's for 2. From the top of the key, he buries it. Leonard's got 7.
One of the toughest covers in the league. Kawhi's jumper just keeps getting better.
Morant kicks to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Leonard with the steal. Fires from 18. George, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And Brooks, here we go. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Crafty score off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
From deep, George. That shot off the mark. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Payne for 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Brooks against Leonard. The pass to Zubac. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Adams.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Morant with a wide open look. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Launches a 3. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Like we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
I'll tell you, Jackson's first step is dynamite. A big asset off the dribble.
Morant against Jackson. Brooks with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Brooks has got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies. George looking around. Kicks it to Jackson. Back to George. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Zubac, and he uses the glass on the layup. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
George passes to Morris. Back to Leonard. Morris outside. Lets it fly. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. To the middle. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Payne. Adams has got 4 points this quarter. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their right.
The Clippers, 19.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
We've got Brandon Clark. Williams is out there with Green. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Leonard, the pass to George. Leonard with the ball. Now Green defending. Los Angeles with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Williams. Clark inside. Covered by Morris. Conchar, the pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. Clippers trail by 11. Outside Jackson. Right wing. Zubac, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Clark dishes to Green. Clark left side. The kick out to Williams. Back to Clark. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And it's the Clippers with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Wall passes to Powell. Looking for Wall. He gets it there. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Covington. Clippers trail by 9. Wall with it. Williams picks him up. And Wall kicks to Covington. It doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Outside Williams. Jones from outside. Passes it to Conchar. Now here's Clark. 5 on the clock. Conchar can't get it to go.
They like to have that one back. That's easy money.
There's the feed to Batum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why, when you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
And it's Green missing. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. Memphis has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Conchar. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kicks it out to Covington. Ball against Jones. Powell, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis leading by 10. Green taking his time here. Jones, no luck.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Wall. Here's Powell. And the pass to Mann. He kicks it to Covington. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And both free throws good for Covington. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. To the paint. And he jams it with authority.
This is what I like about John Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Outside, Wall. Lays it up and banks it in. Wall's got his first basket.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies out in front, up by 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the 1.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Outside, George. And the 3 off target.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And Adams kicks to Brooks. Pass to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Jackson passes to Bain. Out to Morant. Jackson from long range. Offensive rebound. And Adams with the slam.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Passes it to Zubac. It's stolen by Adams. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Morant. George, that's a 2-pointer. And the Clippers miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. On the wing, Bain. He's covered by Leonard. Outside for Jackson. No good on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Bain with it. 4 on the clock. Here's Brooks. Banked in off the glass. Brooks has got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Bain against George. And George with the stuff.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Morant kicks to Bain. Brooks against Leonard. From the arc. And Brooks is good for 3. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what Dillon is built to do if you give him enough touches. Score in volume.
A 3 from Leonard. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And the rejection by Jackson. Maryland's feeling it out a bit. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steven Adams.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Right side Bain. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Clippers with the ball. They trail by 16. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And George with the stuff.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
And it's Morant missing. Bain against George. And it's George finishing it off.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. And Memphis turns it over again.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. For the three. He can't get it to go. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference once they started to really play.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony,